Hello viewers, in this video I want to explain how to create CSS tooltips like the one you see. There are four boxes. Each box when hovered will show a tip also for each element. Also it animates according to the element position. The left element will show the tooltip to its left and its right margin will increase. For the second element, the tooltip will be shown above it and its bottom margin is increased. Similarly for bottom and right. This can be created only using CSS and HTML. So first discuss what will be the HTML for our project. You can create the boilerplate code in the VS Code by using exclamatory mark and enter. So I will directly explain the body. The first element in our body is the title we have given, CSS Tooltip. You can give any name you want. The second is the main element is the tooltip. All these boxes are wrapped inside one division and given an ID tooltips. These tooltips have four child elements: left, top, bottom, and right. What the text you see here are these one, not to be confused with this one. The divs nested inside the child of the tooltips division are what you see these black boxes. These are what we are calling tooltips. So remember, these are the tooltips we are referring. So this is all about the HTML. There is nothing much for it. Now let's move to the CSS. I have already made everything ready. So I will explain one by one how these styles are applied to each element in this HTML. First, I am targeting every element and assigning their text align to center so that it will come to the center of the web page. Second is I am targeting this tooltip element. This one, what you see, this entire thing is wrapped in one element. I am making it text box so that all the elements can be arranged in a row. And I am also giving a gap of 10 pixels between the boxes so that it looks more neat. I am giving justify content and align items center to bring them to the middle. I am giving the width as 500 pixels. You can give any width you want, but this looks pretty much appropriate for the screen size. I am also giving the margin of the pixel to the top and bottom of this tooltip so that you can see the gap between the heading and our tooltip box. The photo is to just arrange or bring this tooltip box to the center of the web page. The second thing we are styling is each is blue box inside our tooltip. I have given background color of blue, shade blue, shading of 100 pixels to make it look nice, border of 100 pixels. I have given position of relative to each of this black box so that when I hover over them, the corresponding margin will get increased. For left box, the right margin is increased. For top box, the space below it increases. For bottom box, the space above it increases. I will show how these are applied. It is there to the bottom of this file, and I have assigned flex of value 1 so that every element look of similar width. This transition property makes them to look like they are moving when I hover over them. We will come to this later. This vector is targeting the our original tooltip black box. We are styling that first. Initially they will be hidden, so I am assigning display equal to none. Their position will be according to this blue box, so that I can change their position according to whether they are left, top, bottom or right. I am giving background color as black and text color as white, padding of 110 pixels. They look nice when given padding. And I am also giving them width which is very close to the blue box width. Now when we hover over these blue boxes, the hidden tooltip will get displayed, and when I move away the cursor, it will again disappear. This is what this tile is doing here. The next part is to create this arrow you see for each of these black box. This can be added inside this div which represents our black boxes. You can add that arrow using after pseudo element. The content inside that pseudo element will be nothing. Then how they are showing up this state. If there is nothing, we will see it later. Their position will be absolute. We want to position them according to the blue box. For the top blue box, their position is to the bottom of the box. For the right one, their position will be to the leftmost edge of the black box. So we assign position absolute for each of these arrows so that we can arrange them according to their black box. As content is not present in each of these arrow, but we are giving a border of 5 pixels on all the sides so that we can give them a arrow shape later on. We will see how this arrow shape is being created. Remaining all styles are very similar for all these 4 boxes. So I am just going to explain for this second box. This top blue box. The first part is first catch that element using selector. I'm catching that element using the various operators. This thing is selecting this blue box, and this style will be applied when we over this blue box. When we hover over them, the top object value for this top blue box is -10, so that its top edge will become minus top pixel away from its original top edge position. It will look like it is sliding because we have applied transition effect. The second part is to style this black box. If you don't have this style, you can see the default position is this one. We can rearrange it to bring to the top of the box by just applying this offset value. We are giving a bottom offset for this black box to be equal to height of this blue box plus 10 pixels, so that bottom edge of the black box is above the bottom edge is above the top edge of the blue box. This 100% is referring to the height of this blue box, and this 10 pixel just to give some spacing between this black and blue box. And I am assigning left offset as 0, so that it will align to the left edge of the blue box. This is what making the arrow look like an arrow rather than a rectangle. I am first targeting it by first accessing this black box, this tooltip, and then I am adding a pseudo element to it. I have also already added it and just changing its style. I am assigning this top offset value as 100%. So if I don't have this value, that arrow it is actually at the top of the black box. Both are of black color, it is not visible. When I apply top 100%, the arrow will come to the bottom. The top edge of the arrow is at 100% height of the black box. If you see the arrow is at the middle of the box, that is because I am offsetting it 50% of the width of the black box, and I am also subtracting 5 pixels just to bring it at exact center. This last property is what making the arrow look like triangle. I am giving it 4 values. First value is black and all 3 values are transparent. First value indicates that I am giving the top border as black color and remaining all borders transparent. If I comment this, you can see the our arrow is actually a rectangle. But when I make 3 borders transparent, only one which is visible will look like a triangle. This is how the borders are drawn in the CSS. They are not rectangles. They are like given a slope at the corner. Yes, this was all about these tooltips. The remaining styling is similar for what we have seen. We just need to change the values according to their position and also this arrow position of the arrow. Thank you.